so that. So in this particular webinar, we'll talk regarding the proxy, how it happens, is it safe, what are the things that you need to like know regarding this, how you need to like put it in, and then again, first is concept is to tell you whether it is safe or not, how you lose your money, then what are the details of things that you know before you need to think regarding this. And then we are not encouraging any type, okay, anyway into the proxy. Just please be in that mind. So you're not encouraging into your proxy, but okay, people are thinking about the proxy and then thinking that okay, we can survive in proxy or something else. So I'll clear you all the doubts. How happens, how companies are taking their policies regarding proxies, and a lot of other things are happening. I'm a technical head in my organization, and then I'm a recruiter. So since last like 8 months to 9 months, companies are only concentrating on this proxy people. So let me tell you entire scenario so that you can understand what's happening. Okay, and then why I'm asking you to avoid proxy. So the people who are really interested to go for proxy, for them also just have a look into this, and then let me explain. If you have any doubts regarding proxy, okay, you can ask me. And then I know that okay, people are interested to see what I'm trying to tell, and then disturb this this webinar or something else. Some of the people who are providing this proxy also trying to come into this, not an issue. They can come and then listen. Their version also they can give me so that I can give my answers to them also, who are providing proxy. I'll also tell that. So I do have a lot of conversation with them. Okay, they call me and then they'll tell, if you don't want to do proxy, you do that. Why you keep these kind of measures in groups so that people are getting disturbing from them. We are losing your money, our money. If you're not going to do, you don't do, and then why you're like hitting our money. So I do get a lot of calls regarding this. That's not an issue. So let's stop all this conversation and then let's start the content. So what is proxy? In behalf of you, someone is going to take the interview, and then you are just trying to pretend in before the interviewer and trying to convey him that you are the one who is talking. Right. So this is the main concept of proxy. And then people try to pretend that they are only answering the questions and they are only like, okay, doing everything over here. So this is the basic concept. So again, in proxy, what is complete procedure that they will do? So what is the procedure that they will do? How they'll train you, and then what are the difficulties even for, to give the proxy also, I'll let you know. So first of all, going to the concept. So just a minute. So a lot of people are coming right now. Let me admit them. So that, okay, so what are the things that you need to like, okay, prepare if you want to give, what are the things, what are the points that you need to keep in your mind? So first of all, interview headaches. What are all the interview headaches that you need to like handle, okay, before going into like this proxy, or else before giving this, okay, proxy things, or else while giving this proxy things? First of all, again, as usual, like the people who are okay trying to like trying by their own, the same way you need to also like struggle to schedule your interviews. While you schedule interviews, they'll ask you a lot of questions. So if you are you will get your calls, and then directly you don't get the interview call. Before the interview call, okay, you will get another call from the HR, and then there you'll suffer a lot, and then there only they will find you a lot of times. General interaction to schedule, okay, the call. Before scheduling your interview call, they'll talk to you at least, okay, 5 to 10 minutes. At that particular instant only, you will get called. That is the first stage. Right, and then let me edit other people also. Yeah, and the second thing is like preparing for the proxy, not for interview. So do we need to prepare for proxy also? Yes. Without that, you can't give your lip sync. So how they'll train you? They'll give you some English movies. They'll give you some phonetics videos. They'll give you some pronunciation videos. They'll do some like mock interviews for you. Again, you need to like go through all these things. your perfect lip sync need to be matched. Until then, you need to like keep on doing like English movies and a lot of other things, and then you need to like listen to them, and then you need to speak in front of your mirror, you record yourself, and a lot of other things will come again. So I'm talking, is it audible to every other people? Some people are texting me that okay, there is no sound.
There is sound, but your voice is not clear, Prasad.
Yeah, just a minute. Is it okay right now? Can you people hear me right now?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, that's fine. I'm sorry. Okay, if you're struggling, I'm sorry for that. And then, so that's great. And then you need to give a lot of preparation for this. I truly believe me, they will fed up with these kind of things, because they'll tell that you are not giving lip sync, we are giving the interviews properly, and then because of that you're not getting your job recruited or something else, and then you struggle a lot of by practicing this kind of video things, and then like you'll fed up, you'll think that okay, giving real-time is interview easy than this lip sync. That is the headache that you need to face. Again, your facial expressions, that is going to tell that interview that you are like shivering, or else you're trying to like okay, your looks will go into like okay, interview, or else a lot of things will happen. I'll show you some samples also. Okay, I can't make it in the okay recording, but still after this recording I'll let you know some samples how this happens. Okay, that will be very funny, and then really I just made it for you people only, like to show you in my recent interview. One of my interview, one candidate came, and then okay, I just recorded that, and then only for to show the people, not like to make it someone a shame or something else, but still I'll try to do that. Okay, so again, so that is the second thing that you need to take care about: lip sync, facial expression, and technical terminology. So while you keep your okay interview, you need to have some technical terminology like idea. Without that, you can't give your lip sync. They'll ask you to like okay, at least okay, go for okay some have an idea like basics or something else, so that by speaking you can speak the same thing. It will be easy for you people. A lot of things they'll tell, and then you need to practice those things. Second, next thing, it's not like okay, as I said, okay, it's not like that easy to learn to do all these things at one time. That's not so easy. I'll tell you like okay, I'll show you some people, and then I'll show you some other calls, and then they told me, sir, okay, we are really into Proxy since last 2 months, and then okay, it's not happening. So what need to do? So is this really, are they doing, or else are they trying to fool us? A lot of people calls me, and then I tell that don't go, I told them, and then they tell that they're not giving the money back or something else. Then again, regarding the money of other things, okay, I'll explain you later. But right now we are covering the part of like what are the headaches that you need to like handle before or while the going of interview. Again, equipment or else technology, whatever they are using, you need to be familiar with them. So you might tell that, sir, what is there in that? Okay, whether we use 2 mobiles or 1 laptop, 1 mobile, and then a lot of other things, you can tell that. Yes. But right now, people are going with more technology. They are telling that we are not directly talking. So very recent technology, we are not directly talking in the interview. We will like the original guy, the original one who talks, okay, he will talk somewhere else. That will be converted to text, and then it will be shown in front of the screen. That's great. Okay, and then the one who is in front of the screen need to read. So very interesting concepts came. Very interesting concepts. So people, why this concept came, I'll tell you like a bit later what are the technologies that okay, companies bring to find these proxy people. In that you'll understand why new technologies came in proxy also. So okay, is this possible to read in that way so that it looks like you're speaking by your own? Can you people read that, and then without any eye movement? Your eye movement should be towards camera, and then you should pretend like that you are seeing towards the concerned interviewer, and then again you need to read everything. So how difficult that would be? Again, if some interviewer asks you to share a screen, and then if they show some question in their screen, and then how can that be handled? All those questions you need to say skip, sorry, no. Because again, so again, here also, like some people are doing some technologies like dual monitors, a lot of other things again. So these many technologies, first of all, you need to know. So it's not that simple. People tell that, no, why to, like, people tell like that, no need of that one. You can have like 2 mobiles. And a lot of people, like, they're asking to get in your entry on laptops, not on mobiles, strictly. Some people may like ignore those things, and then you can handle that. But still, again, a lot of other things involved. So a lot of other things involved. It's not that easy. I'll tell you, like, the other company side, filtering process. So then you'll find it. So somehow you managed all these things. So somehow you managed. I don't know, like, how you managed. Okay, 1 in 1,000 may manage. Okay, I'm not telling that, no one got jobs in Proxy. People are getting jobs in Proxy because of, like, maybe they are lucky, or else they practiced a lot of lip sync or something else. Again, what is the payment that people are taking outside for this Proxy? Anybody have an idea? Anyone have an idea how much people are taking regarding the Proxy? Anyone?
Some 1.5 lakh around.
Yes, exactly. 1.5 lakh. Okay, they're taking, and then people are thinking that they'll take 1 month salary, 2 months salary. No. And then, so the demand is from their words, from there. You can't give them suggestion, or you can't opt at something else that you are familiar, or else that is comfortable for you. Some people tell that I'll pay you like 2 months salary. No, they will not accept that one. And again, what all the things they will have in their hand. Okay, they'll have all the things in their hand. Okay, your email address and then password. That is enough to kill you. That's enough to kill you. And then again, let us suppose that you made some payment, didn't get any job. Will there be any guarantee that they'll give you back? Can you go for any legal action? Can you people go to the police or something else, to file a complaint on that one?
Not possible.
Impossible, because you opted to Proxy, and then if you go for police, they'll arrest you only. So it can't be happened, and then, like, you can't get your money back. Will there be any payback policy? If you're not getting any job for 1 month, will they pay back you? Will they give any guarantee? Even though they give you any guarantee, will they pay you? No, right? Trust issue. You can't. Even like, even they are making very good technologies, and then they are sending a lot of people, and then you do have a lot of people, but still you have trust issue. You can't pay the money beginning. Then some people right now, recent days after this kind of videos, and then I've been dealt this kind of videos earlier also, and then after that a lot of people came with this kind of answers. In the earlier meeting, I hope someone who used to do the Proxy came in the interview, and then like he was like shouting and then doing a lot of issues, and then I just kicked him out of the meeting, and then again he joined with some other numbers, and then made a lot of disturbance, but not an issue. Only thing is trust. You can't trust them. How can you trust them? So again, some people tell that you come to me, you sit beside me, and then you come. A lot of things happens, like you come with us and then stay with us. So until you get Proxy, how many days will it take to get your job? Will that be happens in 1 week, 1 month, 2 months? Until you give your Proxy perfectly, until the interviewer get so fooled, until the interviewer get didn't observe you, a lot of things may happen, and then your luck need to be stand up on your head. Then only you'll get selected. Somehow you selected. Let us suppose that 1 in 100 or 1,000 in 100 got selected. That's fine. That's fine. So what are the things that company do? Let's discuss that things. Then so again, how much they'll charge, okay, and then like payback or time or whatever it might be, what we discussed right now. So again, everything, no idea about this. They'll give you wrong promises a lot of times, and then okay, within that time now you can just plan, and then you can go and then you can crack your interview by your own within that time. Definitely, definitely, for sure. And then again, that's okay. Let us suppose that you got selected. Let us suppose that 1 in 1,000, maybe you are the luckiest one, and then luck always be with you, shaken. And then what happens in HR calls? We'll talk in HR calls. After you got selected, there'll be around like 20 calls, okay, from your, like a lot of calls from your HR regarding this, regarding that, regarding that. So who will handle? You tell that I'll handle. Yes. You only can't handle the technical part, but you can handle the HR calls. Just remember this point, I'll talk to you later. This HR calls, then client calls. Who is going to handle client calls? Client rounds. Then you go into your things, and then client will talk to you regarding all your technology and then your experience. Again, some people who are doing proxy outside also giving inward that will handle the client calls. Again, struggle starts. Again, the same scenario, like you need to, they'll ask a lot of questions, and then client will ask you, and then here the real kind of danger involves over here. If it is a company, they just ignore you. But if it is a client, he found that you're guilty and that you're faulty, what client does, doesn't people know? Client fires an HR, delivery head, and the technology head or vice president or whatever it might be. They'll call those people, and then they'll tell that we are going to cancel the contract with you because you are taking fake candidates for our project. This is what client says. Client never accepts people who doesn't have an who fool them or else something else. They really wanted really technology people. Then if you found caught guilty at that one, really HR need to take an action upon you. What can they do? Like you can think that what can they do? They'll simply take me out of this particular job. Not only that, client asks some action to be done. Do you know what kind of actions can client take upon you? Can HR takes upon you? Anybody? Anybody? Any idea? They can blacklist you, so that it will becomes to get jobs in other IT companies also. That will become very, very, you'll get, even if you try your own, and then still you don't get calls because of you already done a mistake in earlier, and then your details were blacklisted, and then no other companies wanted to take you. Lot of headaches will come, and then again you will go for other technologies, and not technology, into other department, non-IT kind of things. So once client take any harsh decision upon you, HR need to follow, and the delivery head, a lot of other people need to follow that, and then they can lose you. They can take an action upon you, but they can't lose the client, right? Who is important? You or client? For the company, client is more important. So that is the second thing. Okay. So, and then again, so you passed there, and then you're the helper, the proxy people made it that also. So who will handle the daily meetings? You may think that, yes, sir, until then, if I sustain, that's not an issue. That's great. Who will handle the daily meetings? Even in work from home, even in wherever you are, even in companies, whatever the thing, you need to handle these daily meetings. You need to handle these weekly meetings. And every time, in weekly meetings or whatever, weekly 2 meetings generally have this, you need to have with the client. People tell that you don't have client interaction, but no, that's wrong. You will have the client interaction, and then client will ask you here, I need to have this kind of modification or something else. How can you do that? They'll give you time if you can give an idea. If you are trying to pretend, if they find that one, you're fine. And then again, guilty people doesn't have enough time to so people are thinking that, if I get caught, they'll give you 3 months of time. That 3 months of time is for the people who want to resign. It is not for the people who got caught guilty, who got faulty. So for those people, same day resignation will be given. like they'll give you some time, like within 2 hours or by the end of the day, you need to resign, or else we'll terminate you. You people might have known the difference between resignation and then termination. Anyone don't know, like, okay, the difference between the resignation and termination? You can raise your hand so that I can explain that one also. So that's okay. So then obviously no questions asked, no answers given. You need to resign yourself or else you'll be terminated. So no option, you'll be resigned. So again, your money gone. So okay, so what is like, how can you survive in real-time environment? Like, how can you survive in your verification calls? Verification means not BGV. So there will be like some verification calls. I'll let you know like all those things, and then work environment, daily procedures, and then work duty, all these things you can't handle there. You will only cry yourself and then you'll come out of the things and then you'll tell that, so this is not for me. Not only in Power BI, it will happen with any other technology, right? This is what happening. And then again, this is the main thing that no one knows. No one knows. So what are the company policies, and then like what are the stands regarding the proxy? Companies right now, let us talk only regarding Power BI because this is like, okay, huge demanded software, and then like very less people are there for this. Yes, as per companies, there are very less people are there, okay, who land Power BI. Then as per you, there are very less opportunities in Power BI because there is no bridge between you and then companies. You might think that, okay, Naukri or else Monster or else, okay, whatever it might be, are helping you. So that's another session. Okay, I'll keep that one, and then I'll let you know, like, okay, how whether your resume is reaching to your companies or not. Okay, all these things. Okay, I'll explain you a bit. Okay, that's going to be diverting the topic, but if needed, I'll just make it to you. So very clear. I'll make it very clear over here. So whatever, I'm not talking about any particular, okay, so job portal or something else. All these portals are not giving you services. They are earning money. They're not going to send all your resumes to each and every company. If you are applying to a company, it means, okay, are they going to send your resume to their company? Is this happening? No, don't believe that. Because company need to get, okay, this is Naukri or else Monster, okay, whatever it might be. So any other so things, okay, are not serving you people. They are, okay, getting money. Then they want to, like, okay, earn money from you people. So I'm not blaming on anyone, or else I'm not complaining on anyone. Okay, only I'm just taking an example over here, right? And then, so even companies also need to pay to get your resumes. Right, everyone, please make yourself mute so that, okay. Okay, so that's fine. And then that is the reason why, okay, you're not getting calls. So just make sure, okay, that you approach properly so that your resume go to that people. So again, a lot of other things, okay, involves. Can you people hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, yeah.
That's great. And then so okay. So let me tell you that. Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, go ahead.
I have joined somewhat late. Like, what is the iterations, like, how our profiles are getting easily recognized by the companies? Can you make that point again?
So it's like very simple thing. Let me give you a small example. Okay, so Q&A part. Let me finish this, and then we can have a Q&A part. Is that okay?
Sure.
Sure, you can ask me when I tell, okay, Q&A, you can ask me your questions, and then I'll explain your. Then, okay, I don't want to divert this complete concept into like some other things regarding how to get more calls or how to get, okay, so other things. So I'll explain you later. Okay, so what company policy stands regarding this proxy? Companies are accepting people who got trained also, who doesn't have a real-time experience. Companies are accepting those people if they can provide some information in the interview. If you are giving some information, if they feel that you can survive in Power BI, you can do something, but either by your struggling, you sit somewhere else or whatever it might be. If they can feel that you have some knowledge, and then you can do, whether you take more time or not, whether you can do something, they'll take you. This is the policies that they're taking. And then again, strictly no proxy, whatever the reason may be. If they are not getting the candidates even for last, so 1 month or 2 months, not an issue, but no proxy candidate. That is very strictly. For that, let me tell you what are the companies are doing, and then how they filtering. How many of you people know that while your interview, your entry is going to record it? Do you people know that your interview is going to be recorded while you're giving your interview? First thing. So what they'll do with that? In the earlier of 2020, so a lot of companies searching for some softwares where they can find proxy kind of things, and then Global Mac found 4 different softwares to find the proxy. You can't find it outside. They will be available only for the companies. You can't find it outside. You can't get it, because that is the main thing. If that is available for each and every one, again, that they'll also, proxy people also do something for that, to rectify that. That is the reason why it was kept very privacyly. Only that was reachable to the companies. It was not too big software to buy. Even like very beginning company can buy that. It's around like 1.4 L or something else. I'm not sure with that. So it's one time buy, 1 year kind of thing, and then you can use that. What are the things that it can handle? What are the things that it will do? So around 4 softwares, and then like frequency, impulse, and your, what is that? We call it as, so some other, I'm sorry, I've forgotten that. So something is there. Some 3 concepts, so they'll take it from your voice, they'll keep it aside, and then your lip sync mark. So that is very recently came, and then while the interview, if your lip sync is gone, it will tell that no lip sync. Very simple. Software will tell us no lip sync, no lip sync, no lip sync. That's a very fair answer. And then these are by the HRs. Will be handled by the HRs. Once your Zoom call or else HR call link is given, that will be posted in that particular software. And then when your interview starts, they'll click on that one, and then it will takes all your inputs, and then it doesn't do anything right now, right at that instance. Let us suppose that the interviewer is not able to find that your proxy, or else interviewer got some amount from your people, and then he selected somehow. Very fine. You got into the company, and then in the company for the next 6 months, they'll make you at least 5 to 6 checks while you give your daily meetings or whatever it might be. They'll ask your team lead or project manager to have a recording of that one, and then they'll try to check that one, your voice, for 6 times. At any point of time, if you got caught, if it doesn't show 80% match, you fired our same day. No reason. 3 people will check that one: technical head, delivery head, and HR manager. So altogether 18 checks will happen approximately. Then at any point of time, if you're like all this frequency, impulse, or whatever it might be, so a lot of other things are there. I'm not sure with those terminologies. So if these things not happens, you'll be out of the company. Again, your job gone. Then how many of you people know that that my friend got job, so you might, like, a lot of people tell that, sir, my friend got job. Do you know anyone who got job from Proxy, like who are in this particular meet? Anyone of you know, like anyone of your friends got like job in Proxy? Anyone? Say yes or no at least.
Yes, my friend got.
Very good. Prasad. Who is that? Who is that?
Prasanna.
That's great. That's great. And then like how many like okay months happen so that he got job?
It's almost 9 months.
9 months. Very good. And then still surviving.
Yeah.
Okay. So might be lucky. Let me tell you that scenario also, like how it happened. That's great.
Working on DevOps, AWS.
So whatever the technology, it's not like that. It's not like that. Whatever might be the technology, like that's let me tell you, like, okay, what's the scenario?
Okay.
So again, when did he got selected? 9 months before.
Yeah, 9 months before. Maybe
Okay, so that maybe that's
June.
the reason. Okay, it was like implemented from since last, okay, after a lot of struggle, okay, Mac India released, okay, in August of 2021. And then from, okay, September, okay, a lot of people started coming back. Okay, so that might be the reason that, okay, they got, okay, placed at that instance. And then like full-fledged, it was started in 2021 January. Like a lot of companies. It was earlier in September, it was with the big companies. And then after that, after they tested on that one, and then they succeeded a lot, and then they found a lot of, okay, proxy people using that one in technically. They found, okay, this one is working pretty good, and then 75 to 85% is, okay, positive ratings for that one. And then it was, okay, taken by a lot of other companies, and then some other companies also trying to like build it more prominently, okay, that kind of technologies. So to find proxy people, because companies are worrying about. So why companies are worrying about proxy? Let me tell you, like the first reason. Let us suppose that, okay, so Power BI is booming right now, and then it is going into very high peaks, and then other reporting tools are, okay, getting back. And then as you people know, like, okay, so a lot of people are trying to get into like this kind of Power BI jobs. Let us suppose that a lot of proxy people came, and then they are not working properly, and then not giving outputs very good, and then the reports which are generated are very delayed, and a lot of money is wasting up, okay, to the clients. If they feel that, they'll migrate to some other technologies. That is the first fear for the companies and then technology people. Not only that, who are already into this, also getting fear of that because of this proxy people. If we get more proxy, that damages the technology name that much. Is it right or not? So that is going to damage, okay, the technology name. And then that is the reason why people, not only that, companies and then technical people, and then like who are into that sustaining from since years, okay, everybody feeling whether because of these people or because of this, okay, non-technology people coming into IT, and then like doing, okay, a lot of mistakes, and then not giving proper outputs because of that. Okay, so Power BI get down, and then again other tools may get up. So that is again fear. So these are all a lot of things happening, and then that is the reason why companies are taking hard decision on proxies and then getting more like softwares. Then, as I told earlier, this frequency kind of, okay, things are happening. That is the reason why, okay, some people are coming with this kind of, okay, textual. They convert their voice into text, and then that will come into the screen, and then you need to come again, read up on that. Suddenly they'll ask you to share the screen. Then what you'll do? You'll tell that, sir, I'll keep another screen, and then I'll look into that. And then you're seeing another screen, and then you're watching. I'm sorry, it was disconnected. And then, okay, so that's great. And then, can you people hear me again?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is what's happening, and then a lot of other things also. I've been told only one, okay, couple of things which I can tell, okay, and then there are some other things which I can't, okay, reveal them, which happens in the organizations, okay, to find the proxy. Try to understand me. There are some other things also happens to call, okay, proxy things. So in these ways, they'll, okay, try to find you, like, okay, to get caught you in proxies. So it's not like, okay, whether you gone into like your company, you got a job or something else. How many of you people telling that I got job in proxy, but I lost the job again? Do you listen from anyone? No. Because people tell that, okay, they got a job from, okay, proxy, but they don't tell that, okay, they lost the job because of proxy. That they will feel ashamed. Okay, anyone, people? whether they say it from Proxy or not, or something else, whatever it may be, everyone feels comfortable to say that they cheat, but no one will feels comfortable to say that they lose money by proxying, by cheating someone else. Nobody will tell. So you don't know, like, okay, how many are getting out of the company. Let me tell you, only in Power BI, around like 15 to 18% is, okay, altogether, okay, who are getting recruited are coming back outside. Not only the proxy, but some people are, however, achieving in the interview and then going in and feeling that, okay, that is not, and then they're unable to do that, and then they are either by companies they are pulled out, or else by their own, okay, they're coming out and then they're looking into some other technologies. That's what happening. And then in at 15 to 18% is 80% are proxy people pulled out by the companies. You people don't know all these things which are happening, and then you feel like, okay, so everything is safe, you are paying money and then you got job. Maybe if you are lucky, you sustain for 1 or 2 months. If you're lucky and then you got into the company, but still again, you can't sustain, and then the company will find you. If it is BGV, that's not an issue. If you're working, even like, okay, a lot of companies will call them by the HR and they'll tell you that you failed in your BGB, but you're still working good. Just keep on working and then we don't have an issue until you work. Have you listened this kind of things ever? Anybody told you that kind of things? This is happening.
No.
Yes, it is not only like right now, earlier also it used to be done. Okay, whether, okay, if it is very worthy technology or else, okay, a lot of demand in that technology, people are taking, even the BGV failed, but people are taking, but just because, okay, you are working very good, they don't have any issues with you. You are working as an experienced people. They have good enough knowledge. These kind of things. I'm not telling that it is happening. It will happen everywhere. Some companies are, okay, like accepting that. I'm not telling that each and every company. Some people may and may not, right? So here, but they don't expect you. Yeah, who is the Ramana? Like, okay, so why are you trying to like enter these many times? I didn't understand. What's your concern? Right. What's your concern? Like, is there anything issues from your side? Like, if you want to talk to me, not an issue. In the live call, no issues. Right. So a lot of internal process will happen, and then I can't, as I told, I can't reveal some of them, okay, how the people caught, okay, things. So as per my knowledge, I've been seeing lot of people who paid and then like, okay, wasted their time like 2 to 3 months, and then again they came and then like some amount they got back, and then they started learning, and then after that struggle, they understand that learning is more easy than proxy, and then they got jobs also. This is what I've been seeing my entire, okay, so whatever 5.5 years of career in Power BI. So let me, like, how it happens, do you people know? Have you ever seen this kind of things? Are you people able to see this? Are you people able to see this? This picture?
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes, sir. So what might be the possible solutions you can guide us for this process? And
Like, let me tell you, learning is the easiest thing rather than going into proxy. You don't need to take more than like, okay, 45 days to 2 months to learn Power BI, especially Power BI. I'm not talking regarding any other technology because I don't know, like, okay, so lot apart from, okay, so Power BI and then other data engineering kind of concepts, right? I was into designing and then I was into like data engineering. Okay.
Get job after the long gap.
Let me tell you, like, okay, so I've been told,
I mean, a 15 or to 18 years gap, can they get job?
if you are good enough, you can get a job. No question of your career. And then have you ever asked, okay, so earlier companies used to ask, okay, so a lot of like whether you have like consecutive 70% or things or else whatever it may be. Right now, companies are not asking, only 1 or 2 companies, but still, even if you don't have consecutive career, and then if you have a lot of gaps, even like people who done, okay, their graduation in 2 different, okay, time periods. Let us suppose that they started in 1 year, they gave a couple of years break, and then after they done. So whatever it might be, they have like lot of years gap, and then they're completely non-IT, and then they're simply like a laser for last 10 years. So whatever the reason, you can get the job if you are perfect in Power BI. That is for sure. I'm sure for that, because how many jobs can you find right now today itself in Power BI? Anyone who searched in anywhere? How many jobs are you thinking are there in Power BI right now? Or else let's make it in this way, like how many companies are looking today itself for Power BI developers? Any guess? In India? $33,680. If you calculate at least 5 jobs per company, only 5 jobs, how much it would be? 1,50,000, and then this is only on Power BI developers. Let's make it on some other concept like data analyst. That are around like 8,000 to 9,000. So altogether is 40,000, and then 2 lakh jobs people are required right now today itself. This is okay. Today's morning count. I'm not faking you. I can prove you. I already proved like a lot of times to a lot of people in a lot of webinars. People feel like, okay, so sir, okay, how these many? And then like, why? We are not able to find, okay, the proper way to approach, and then proper way to search these things is mandatory. And then only you can find, okay, all these things, how to get, how many people are looking, and then how to achieve that. Then again, whatever, like as you people, some of asked, okay, so whatever your situation, whatever your condition, whatever the things, if you have more drawbacks, you need to be more sharper, then you'll get the jobs. No match of your like, okay, graduation or technology, whether you're from e-civil, whether you have long gap, whether you're okay, so something else. Only thing is, okay, if you have enough time to like keep at least 2 to 3 years of experience, because okay, 2 to 3 years of 3 years of experience have like more calls. People are expecting like for these kind of people's more, but again, for other people's also we do have jobs. And the second biggest thing happening to the people who are getting trained right now because of this proxy, do you know companies are turning towards freshers? How many of you people know that, okay, so campus drives are started, okay, for Power BI for freshers? Have you ever seen that? Drive for freshers, trained freshers, and then certified freshers. It was already started like 3 to 4 months happening, and a lot of companies is testing whether, okay, because let me give you some example over here. The people who got, okay, trained with fake experience is nothing lesser than the freshers who got trained. Both are just trained. These people are showcasing their experience by, okay, getting some experience documents from somewhere else, like 3 to 4 years, and then showcasing that. Because of that 30,000 investment of these people, why companies need to pay 9 to 10 lakhs? Rather than that, people who are freshers will be more sharper, can get more, okay, ideas, and then they'll be more logical. If they can give the jobs to them, both the people are just trained, they are not experienced. Both the people are, even like showcasing people, and then freshers also just trained. If they give the jobs to freshers, and then that happens in the budget of like 3 to 4 lakhs to a company, and then they'll also, freshers also give a bond of like 2 to 3 years to like be in that organization. So anyway, any aspect, okay, if you see, okay, so freshers is going to be like better opportunity for the companies. So that's the reason why right now people are trying to grab freshers, just because of this proxy kind of people. So obviously this proxying is happening, and then you might think that, okay, so it can be happen even like, okay, freshers also. Yes, that is the reason why they're asking to have at least 1 round in their premises for the freshers. Campus drives are happening. Some of the companies are, okay, handling some of the rounds are here in virtual, and then some of the rounds need to be attended at their nearest campus. So all of the companies are thinking to go with that. So trained or certified freshers. So if the same thing Proxy prolongs, the jobs will be reduced to experienced people. And then you people also need to go in the line of freshers, and then they'll get more faster than you people. And then the salaries that they will pay only 4 to 5 lakhs. Even if you are having a lot of gap, they don't consider. Only they'll think that they'll take you as a fresher. They'll ask you that, they'll take you as a fresher. If you're okay, they'll take you. So again, that kind of issues are coming because of these proxies. So again, that is only loss for you people. So just start your practicing faster, and then make it as fast as possible, because in future maybe it is all the companies already recruited since last 2 to 3 months, and they are checking whether they are sustainable in that particular work or not. Once they get confirmed that these people also working fine, and then we can get sustained with them. In the place of 1 experience, we can make it even 2 also, because 1 experience will cost that 10 lakhs, and then 2 freshers they costed 6 lakhs. That is more comfortable to them. So obviously all this comes into place picture, and then no one guide you these things, and then you are falling behind proxies or something else, and then they will waste your time. And then again, so even if you get your job, and then no guarantee for sustainability, and then once you lose that, again you need to pay something. They don't make it other entry or something else. So just leave this kind of things, and it is not at all safe. And then you can't sustain the real-time environment. The people who got trained only, they're struggling over there to sustain the real-time environment. So it is very difficult, and then you need to have a lot of things in front of so higher technology people. And then there you'll definitely get caught. It is very difficult to sustain at least 3 months, unless as I told, if luck stands up on your head, then only it happens. And then that happens in 1 in 1,000 or something else. These things used to happen before last August, I hope so. So because a lot of technologies came into these what we call it as companies, right? So this is my conclusion. So I've been told you a lot of things, and then a lot of other things also rest. Some of them I can't reveal, and then some of them are there. Just so as per my research, and then as per my thing, recruiters can caught you only in just 2 minutes. 2 minutes. And after that, yes, no one will tell you that you got caught. They'll tell you that very good, we are very happy to hear from you, and then we'll call you back. That is the answer they'll tell you. And then again, some people will doubt that he got caught, and then he'll obviously cut the call or something else happens. Some interviewers even though they found that is this candidate is proxying, they don't tell the candidate. They'll just leave the candidate in that mania that they got a job. And then you never got a call from the HR or something else regarding this particular thing. Then you keep on call the HR, then they'll tell that we found your proxying, and then we can't give you any job. And then they'll just give you a class. You just cut the call. Simple things. So this is regarding not only my view. So I've been discussing with many of the candidates, and then who got lost their money, and then who tried and then a lot of things happened, and then I can't go and then give all the history for you people. So just please try to avoid, and then so this is the thing. I'll show you a lot of things after this recording, and then just wait for this. So this is how they do, and then this is the phone interview, and then another guy calls, listens whatever they're asking, and then they'll just from this phone, the second phone, and then they'll be somewhere else, and then tell the answers, and then this happens. And then these people, the guy over here kept the earphones, and then that was not kept to the particular phone, and then it was hanging down. And then so the voice coming from this phone is going into this, and then the interviewer should feel that he is talking. So even there also they'll find, okay, so the environment or something else, and then a lot of things will happen, and then it doesn't work. And then again, suddenly if they ask you to share the screen, what happens? You will tell that I'm in mobile. So, okay, no issues. So click the share screen. That is the reason why a lot of people right now asking only in laptops. Even in that, so you will face a lot of issues, right? You may think that, yeah, why I'll keep this mobile aside and then in the laptop I can do that, but still, okay. So as I told, okay, here they'll show you something, they don't ask you, they'll show you something, they'll ask, okay, the answer for that. So how you can do that? Again, you may feel that I'll keep this mobile somewhere else here, which I can't, where they can't see the mobile, but okay, the mobile people can see the screen. Very good, very good. So I've been a lot of technologies we've been, okay, so seen, and then, okay, so I've been, okay, I've seen a lot of people who called me and then told me like, sir, this was happened, this is happening. And then I discussed with, okay, a lot of people, and then told that, okay, so we are doing this kind of way, and then how you can, okay, so it was happened. So that is the reason why I'm showing you some of the pictures, how it happens. It's not like to promote you to how it happens, to show you like how, okay, it will be done, and then how you can get caught. Right. So you can ask me, okay, your questions, whatever it might be, and then like, okay, maybe any kind of questions regarding like things, or else, okay, someone asked me some other questions. I told them that I'll explain you how to in the Q&A. So you can ask your questions if you have anything. Any questions? Please don't lose your money. You're going to lose your money if you're going to like, okay, why you're investing that much money to get a job? Just invest 20,000 and then get trained with any professional trainer. I'm not telling that you can get trained with me. You can go for any professional trainer who can explain you completely, okay, Power BI from basics to advanced with all the real-time scenarios, so that it feels very easy for you. The tutor need to have ability to teach you in such a way that you need to feel the Power BI is very easy, and then you need to feel interest in that. If the tutor can't give you that feeling, you'll feel very tough in Power BI. Not only in that, okay, in any subject. So tutor need to be a good, and then a lot of people feel that by videos can someone learn Power BI. And then that is the reason why they'll ask in a lot of groups, okay, people are asking like, can anyone have, okay, videos? And then a lot of people are selling videos. And then recently I've been, okay, so I've been seen some people who offered, okay, so videos for 500. I've been, okay, gone through them and then told that, okay, so I paid that one to see what's happening. Recently I paid that 500 and then seen what happening. He is sharing that one for 950 people. The same video links. So how much is going to earn? And then is that happens like buy videos? Are you sure that, can anyone tell me that, okay, sir, buy videos, I can learn everything in Power BI and then I can get a job? Anyone? It's impossible. It's very difficult to get a job just by videos. You need to have a guide, so that you'll get a lot of questions, and then you'll stuck a lot of things just because of comma or braces or something else. You'll stuck over there, and then you can't do that. You need to have the real-time scenarios. You'll learn the functions, and then like and then their functionality, but still the real-time scenario will be in different other way. You'll get the requirement, and for that, what kind of functions, combination of functions you need to use, you don't know. So no requirement comes in single way that you can use a function and then you can get, okay, that solved. Only thing is each and every requirement need to be fulfilled by combination of couple of functions, and then like which function need to use over there, you need to have an experience while you practice. So you practice in one way, the real time will be another way. So there you'll struggle a lot. So you need to go with it like institution or training, so that, okay, so then right. So this is my concern. If you ask me like what to do, like to go to get a job without proxy, don't spend, okay, that much money. And then again, you need to spend that much money. And then again, anyhow, at some point you need to learn the Power BI. There is no question of without Power BI, you can't learn. You can't, okay, get like sustain at least. Let us suppose that you got a job, but still you need to have a Power BI to do that. Again, you will feel that I'll go for support, job support. doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. And then you will only feel that, okay, they're charging like for offline support, they're charging like 35 minimum. You know that 35,000 minimum for offline support, and then you'll get 50,000 salary, and then you need to give them, okay, a lot of things. And then even that is for, okay, minimum scale of projects. And then like if the project is bigger, they'll grab you all the things. I know some of the people who are paying the entire salary to sustain in the job until they get a Part B. So a lot of things happening. And then again, only by support, okay, you can't sustain that easily. Like you need to like you'll find very difficulty. First of all, land Power BI, even though if you are not comfortable, then you can look into like, okay, some kind of support or something else. But again, proxying doesn't give you a good result. And then once you lose your job, you lose your job, you lose your name, you lose your credibility, you lose your money, and then you lose your peacefulness and a lot of things that you do. And then sometimes you lose your relationships also. Just make sure sometimes you lose your relationships also. So a lot of things may happen. So just don't go with this. The people who get failed in this particular proxy will know the pain. Okay, so how, like you may think that, sir, are you get okay failed over here? No chance of that one. So that is what regarding part the proxy kind of things. So let's finish out there here, and then if you have any questions of regarding anything, you can ask me. So any questions regarding anything? First of all, okay, no prerequisites to land Power BI. You can land Power BI very easily. And again, second thing is, okay, so no gaps or whatever it might be, wherever you're coming from, and then like whatever your technologies, you're from civil or some arts or whatever it might be. No question. Right now, the time is booming, and then you have an opportunity to come into like Power BI. Just land the Power BI and then try it hard, and then you can give your interview. Some communication skills need to be there to express what you have in your brain to the interviewer. So that's enough. And then if you can work hard for at least daily 5 hours for 35 to 40 days. I'm not asking you for struggle for 4 hours as your BTech. I'm asking you to struggle for at least 35 to 40 days, and then you can have your Power BI. And then apart from SQL or whatever it might be, again, that takes around 10 days, I hope so. So altogether 2 months, if you can work for 3 to 4 or 5 hours, you'll get master in Power BI, that's for sure. Try to do that. And then again, that's from my side. Anything from your side? Okay, so that, okay.
Sir, actually, what are the add-ons required to learn Power
Power BI?
BI?
A lot of times I've been told that. Okay, so add-ons is the best add-on is SQL. If you can learn Power BI with SQL, that's enough. And then like if you already know something else, that's fine. And then I'm not asking you to learn something else rather than SQL. Power BI with SQL is very good combination. You can get jobs very free, like very happily with this combination. And then only thing you're not getting.
Yeah,
Yep.
something on SSAS, SS.
Yes, there are a lot of things. People tell that you'll only get calls when you have SSAS, SSRS, Azure, ADF, and then like, okay, so data engineering concepts and a lot of other things, and then Snowflake, and then like whatever. That those things now, like if you can add on, definitely you'll have more opportunity. But again, you need to like, okay, get trained for it at under 1 year to learn all those things. So as per my experience, I'm telling Power BI with SQL is more than enough. And then if you are not getting calls, means it's not because there is no calls. It's just because you're not going in a proper way, so that companies are not knowing that you're waiting for a call. Reach them, tell them that you're waiting for a call. How? There are a lot of other ways. And then just understand how, like, okay, this job profiles or job, like this portals works. And then only you can like feel, okay, and know like how it's happening and why you're not getting calls, what are the other things that you can do to get calls, all these things. Definitely, I'll just, a lot of people asking me, I'll keep in a webinar or something else on that particular concept also in very few days. There are calls. If someone is telling that there is no calls, even by your own, okay, feeling the same thing that you're not getting calls. I've been posted Okay, in 5 minutes, I've been posted 58 recruitment offers in the groups. I don't know how many of you people seen that one or not. Okay, so I've been posted. In 5 minutes of search, I got like 57 companies. And then to be frank, okay, surprisingly, I posted in like, okay, so 2 days before I hope so. And then already like yesterday, interviews were done for a couple of people. And then they told me thanks that, okay, they got interview calls. The way that you search is not a proper way. That's the reason why you're not getting calls. And then you think that's why everyone is not getting, everyone is thinking what you're doing in Naukri. Every day morning and now evening, are you uploading the resume? How many says yes? If you're saying yes, you're doing foolish thing. By uploading your resume, nothing will happen. By doing you delete your name and then you keep your name and then nothing will happen. By just opening the Naukri and then keep on moving your mouse, nothing will happen. You'll have like hundreds of videos like this in YouTube. Don't follow them. Don't follow them. Okay, they're foolish things. Can't you feel that? If I'll get only if I update, okay, morning and evening, if I get resumes, okay, so what people do now, they'll keep on doing uploading and downloading, uploading and downloading, uploading and downloading. That doesn't happen. And then if you upload and download, you can see that is going to keep burden for Naukri only, or a monster only, the portals only. They'll keep all your older resumes also. So that is going to be burden to them. They need to have like more stress. Again, that doesn't have any sense. Then just you're trying to fool it. Okay, will that get fooled? What's the algorithm of Naukri? So how many people are working on Naukri to like do all these kind of things? There are 100 again, like Naukri also having like hundreds and thousands of employees working on Naukri, just Naukri portal only. Their algorithm is very difficult algorithm, and then that is not so easy to like crack by any other people. And then no one can make it like full. And then if your resume is directly going from portal to that recruiter, then why that Naukri is there in between that? So they'll stop in both the ways. I'm not telling the Naukri or whatever it may be. I'm telling regarding any portal. Okay, so they'll stop from both the ways. Either company can't get your resumes and then your resumes don't go company unless and until they get some payment or something else. Even companies pay something to get resumes, and then you need to like, okay, I'm not asking you to get paid. Even you get paid, you can't, your resume can't go to all of them. You're limited, right? You're limited. If you paid for 1 month means, okay, for each and every company who got like Power BI jobs, will your resume sent to them? No, right? Okay, they'll buy resumes in thousands or hundreds. Those resumes only will be sent to them. Let us suppose that I'm a company, I need some resumes, I need to buy from company. These many resumes, those many resumes only they'll give me, I'll pay some amount, so I'll get those. So those will be like whoever got filtered by the Naukri algorithm, those resumes will be sent to those people. So companies, so just spend your time. How much time are you spending in like filling up the forms in URLs, company URLs, company careers? While you go into like so job portals, easy apply is there, and then sometimes if you apply, it will goes to the company portal, and then it will take around 10 to 15 minutes to fill the forms. It will be like 5 to 6 pages, and then you need to fill all the forms. How many companies are you like filling over there? If you are filling that kind of companies, at least 20 to 30 a day, after 10 to 15 days, you will get started of your calls. Simply easy apply. You'll apply for 10,000. There is a possibility of 2 to 3% to get a calls. Easy apply can't work for you. It's just simply to make yourself cheat. Not all those companies. Sometimes, if you are applying, only few resumes are there, and then they are buying 1,000 resumes, and then you are the one within the 1,000 who applied for that company. So obviously your resume will go to them. Again, there are also like a lot of searchings will happen, and then your resume keywords, and then like a lot of other things, your title, and then like your way of title, and then whether you kept SQL front and then Power BI later, or else first SQL, first Power BI, and then later SQL. What of these things involve a lot in your resume also, in your profiling also. And then your recommendations that you're getting from, okay, these portals, you'll get an email that, okay, recommendations, these are the recommendations. And if you feel there are some jobs which are not related to that, means your resume in the wrong basket. Every time it will, the portal will feels that you're looking for that jobs. So just you need to check whether it is giving you that particular, okay, so recommendations exactly to your match profile. Then only like, okay, or else you need to like edit your entire profile again and again, so that it is giving you, it will give you like exact recommendations. So there are a lot of things that you need to follow to get more calls. I'll make a detailed video regarding that. Right. There are a lot of other ways to approach it directly to the companies, and then like, okay, the HRs or whatever it might be, you can follow them and then you can grab.
Sir, excuse me.
Yep, go ahead.
Sir, how a Power BI developer showcase his portfolio? I mean, in what way? Like he should prefer a LinkedIn or a GitHub? Or what might be the what is the best way to
I
showcase?
didn't get you. Like, okay, what's your question exactly? Like, okay, portfolio means what does you mean?
Portfolio in the sense, if he is doing some data challenges, there are so many data challenges on LinkedIn, right? So if we do so many things, and post it, so we will get a portfolio like that, so that a recruiter may see or other people may see, and just
obviously that is an additional point. Okay, if you have any certification or something else, okay, if you can showcase that, and then you have like done a lot of good reports, and then you can show like recent times. Okay, these things also become, okay, commercial kind of things. Let me tell you like what happens to create a portfolio. Like people are buying some good reports from other people's, and then they're keeping that in that particular portfolio. This is also happening, to be frank. And then how many of you people know that, okay, so companies are giving some tasks, okay, as a preliminary scrutiny. So you might find that kind of, okay, so company will give some task, okay, in Power BI, you need to do it in like within, like even 1 hour task is there, okay, so couple of hours task is there, same day task is there, so a lot of things are there, and then they'll give you some task, and then based upon the answers, and then, okay, the Power BI experience, okay, they'll scrutiny again. For that also people are, okay, approaching some other people. So a lot of people approached me, and then they'll pay some amount, and then people do that, and then they will show that. Again, the sustainability on that one has been already gone. Earlier it was there, people used to trust, but right now like everybody is trying to fool everyone, so people can't trust. Okay, so that is the reason again. Okay, got clear what I told, right?
Yes.
But still you can showcase yourself.
Yes.
You can showcase, obviously, if you are worthy, and then you can just why don't you showcase the one which you already know? Like, okay, why to lose behind that because of someone other is cheating? You're not cheating, right? Okay, then obviously you can showcase, and then obviously if they see, HR never, let me tell you, like HR never goes into the technology. You don't know what is Power BI. If the technical people, if someone who is like good in Power BI, if he sees your profile, and then definitely you'll get a text message, and then, okay, to apply on that one. If you're really looking, you need to tell them that you're really looking for an open position. You need to portray in your profile, portfolio, whatever it might be, that you're really looking into other position. Then obviously you'll get a chance from technical heads, or else interviewers, or some other people. So obviously you can have a chance. There is a possibility to have higher chances, but I'm not sure that only because of that you'll get a job. But obviously that's going to be a plus point for you people, creating a portfolio.
And one more question.
Yep. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. You can ask me. I can't hear you people.
To put the projects the people.
I didn't. What is the question? We can't hear you.
Yeah, my question is that
again, Mauli, your voice is like, okay, we can't hear your voice. Is it not only for me, or else everyone?
In what way we should present our projects? Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, sir. What type of projects should we put in our resumes?
Just a minute. Yeah, okay, so it's not like what way that you need to, what kind of project that you need to keep. Only thing is that you need to keep different kind of projects that would be like beneficial for you people. So if you can keep different domains, one is from sales, another one is from healthcare, another one is from logistics. So if you can keep couple of different domains, if someone is looking into that kind of domain, obviously they'll prefer you rather than taking someone else who don't have that domain knowledge. Right. So try to keep different projects in your things. And then someone texted me whether regarding real-time projects. Yes. Okay. So we deal with real-time projects again. Regarding that, if you need to have any information, you can give me a call on this number. I don't want to like promote anything over here. This is just completely I want to make it like non-commercial videos. So just if you need any other information regarding real-time projects or else my sessions, okay, so trainings or whatever it might be. So we are having. Yes. We are having separate batches also, like for only real-time projects. Okay, that will be like 7-day sessions. So one real-time project will be held in that one, and then all other things like job assistance kind of things, how to prepare your resume, and then how to get more calls, and then how to like tips and tricks to how to get interviews, and then dumps, and then materials, and then interview questions, a lot of things that we will provide you. And then again, Power BI with SQL. Power BI with SQL, we are giving a separate batch. We're trying that one also. Right. Okay. I don't want to make the commercials, please. Okay. So if you have any questions, please. Right. Ask me. You can call on this number. I'll let you know there. Right. So again, any question, any other questions? Any other questions? Yes, I do have a website. Okay. So YouTube channel, and then that is nothing but Power BI with PRASAD. You can go ahead and then check for free videos also. And then again, we'll post regularly. A lot of people asking for real-time scenarios. We are trying. I'll try a lot of real-time scenarios. Okay, to post regularly, but not every day, but at least 2 days once. Okay, so I'll try to post some real-time examples or scenarios which I get. So you can have a look into that, and then yeah, that's for free, no issues. YouTube videos, you can get it. There's no cost for that. For training, there is some paid kind of thing. And then let's make it non-commercial, commercial kind of things. Any other questions? Any other questions apart from so fees or something else?
So from overall the session, is it advisable to keep fake documents and try ourselves?
So yeah. Rather than going proxy, you can showcase your experience and then you can go. But again, just make sure. Why? Because I told you that companies are accepting for the people who are showcasing their experience, but they are not at all accepting the people who are proxy. Yeah, okay, companies are giving you an opportunity to showcase and then get higher packages, and then right now you're not using that one, and then you're completely trying to bluff companies. Will they accept that one? No, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Companies also accepting whether you are also, whether they know that you're not experienced but only trying, but if they feel that you can survive in this one, you can do the jobs somehow, they're taking. Just because earlier, there is like around very few percentage of Power BI people right now. It is a very huge requirement. How can we get companies can get experience, those many experienced people? So that is the reason why companies also know that the people we are taking are not like really experienced. They are showcased. Company know that. Every company know that. Why can't the companies don't know? Don't expect that, okay, company didn't found you that if you got selected, okay, it is not like your greatness, something else. Companies are, and not like criticizing anyone. Companies know that when in very, very few questions, okay, in one, like in 5 questions, I can like tell you like how many people are really experienced or not. If you're showcasing that you have 3 years of experience, it's around like 6,000 hours, right? What is the option that is available right side of format in Power Query? Anyone? In Power Query, either in transform tab or in like, okay, add columns tab, what is the right side option of format? And then where you can get this format? Three years experience, people can easily tell that that will be extra, like extract will be like, okay, the second option, and then that will be sustaining like textual, okay, options. So while doing the textual transformations, you'll have that one. Extract, format, right? So these are very simple questions. Right. Okay. So if you ask me like, okay, to find, if someone asks me like to find whether he is experienced or not, it takes 1 minute for me to find. Okay. So, but still we don't do that because we will only check whether he can do the task or not. His logical skills, his like information, his technology, like, okay, whether he can grasp it fastly or not. If I give any task or complex, at least he can give any algorithm or not. I don't want like, okay, to check whether he can do entire like DAX or not. I don't want to ask them to write it. If we feel that he's very interesting, then we ask them to write it also, because to know like furthermore how good he is in that. So obviously it means obviously we are going to take him, right? Right. Any other questions?
Sir, in the interviews, if we don't know something, so can we say, I mean, we don't know, or we have to pretend that we know something and lie it?
It's always okay. No one has a complete experience, okay, on any of the technology. You can tell that I didn't dealt with that kind of scenario earlier, but still that is not completely advisable for all the scenarios. If you can tell that one for 1 or 2 questions, again, that's okay. If you tell the same thing like I didn't dealt with that, I didn't gone with that, I don't seen that one, that kind of scenarios I didn't face. For every and each and every question, if you are trying to tell that one, then again, so we didn't also expect you to in our company. So have a great day, and then you can choose for some other company. This is the thing that you'll get it from them. Right. So any other questions from anyone? So no other people having any questions? That's great. You can ask me in any language. I'm good in Hindi, English, and Telugu. I can understand some Kannada, not the Tamil. You can ask your questions in any language, any question, any questions, whether it might be regarding proxy or anything, or else any other question, any IT related questions or any other things. Yes, regarding documents also, you can contact on this number. Okay, people will suggest you like then help you like regarding those kind of things. Right. Yes. Any other questions? So how can we gain 3 years experience guide? No, what is your intention is like, okay, so how can you get, okay, 3 years of real-time experience? It's nothing like that. Really, if you can work at least daily 5 hours for, okay, so 40 days or else 2 months, okay, those time period is enough for you people to get the real-time experience. And then again, the way you land is something different, that the way that you work. So obviously learn it as you need to learn. but practice it as you need to work. There is a difference between those two things. Okay, so while you learn from functions. While you work, you work from the requirement. And then you never, as I told earlier, you never work with single functions or something else, combination of functions, and then a lot of concepts need to involve on there. So those things you need to practice. Real time scenarios, you need to have a lot of grip on that. Then only you can just showcase that you are really experienced. That is not too difficult. 45 days of training and then 15 days of practice. While training also you need to practice, but altogether 60 days, 3 to 4 hours, or at least 5 hours. No, not even like 3 to 4 hours. Daily 5 hours you need to work. And then you can have interview very easily, very easily. That's for sure. If you have any other questions, okay, we can wind it up. Okay, in the next 2 to 3 minutes. Let's make it faster. Make it faster. Yes, Naveen, you can ask your question.
Sir, are you giving training on Azure Data Factory also?
No.
Only at Power BI.
Earlier we used to have that patches, but right now we are only dealing with Power BI and SQL. So Azure ADF we are not giving, and not even like Azure engineering or cloud engineering or whatever it might be. So we are not giving training on that.
Okay.
We used to have that batches, but these Power BI and SQL batches are like completely filled up, and then I was like giving sessions in like four institutions, and then I don't have enough time to give especially for Azure. You can subscribe. Okay, you can subscribe on the YouTube channel, and then I'll post regularly real-time environment scenarios and then examples, so that you can have a view and then you can practice. Not just a view. By seeing that, you don't get anything. You need to practice everything. You need to practice everything. Then only you'll get a lot of doubts. And then if you get clear that one, then you get a step ahead. That is the only way that you can get. With just seeing, you can't survive, or else you can't even get the job. That's for sure. You practice a lot of days, and then you feel that, okay, I'm not getting calls. So if you get 5 calls, that is not enough. People tell that, okay, how can we get a job in 5 interviews? Then how many interviews that you need to have? 50? No, right? So at least 5 to 10 interviews you need to. If you're not able to crack one, means, okay, first of all, you need to go back, and then you need to just brush up your skills and then come again. You're losing a lot of opportunities. Don't tell that, okay, not getting more calls. At least you get some calls, you need to achieve that one. So prepare yourself that you crack your first interview. People are cracking. There is no such kind of difficulty. This is the easiest tool that you can learn and then go into IT. That is for sure. No other tool is as easier or as interesting as this one. Every tool will have completely so coding part. Here there is more than coding is 30 to 40%, and then more than that, there is a lot of other things. Visualization is there, Power Query is there, data modeling is there. So a lot of other things are there, and then Power BI services is there. These all things are mouse operations. You don't need to worry about that. Only DAX part, which is 40%, is coding. You don't find this kind of like flexibility or positivity in any way, right? So please go ahead in your career, and then if you have any doubts, okay, I do have a Telegram channel also, which is like Power BI with PRASAD. Come regularly, we'll post a lot of job openings also. Power BI with PRASAD is my Telegram channel, and then YouTube channel. You can subscribe to that, and then you'll have a lot of, in Telegram channel, I'm going to like send regularly recent openings. A lot of people are getting calls from them, and then those are not like fake or something else. I'm not taking any money for that. It's just simply to give support for the people who are newly coming into Power BI. Again, I do have my institutions like in training kind of things to earn money. So that's enough for me. So just try to join in them and then get more information and then more job openings and a lot of things for them, right?
Hello.
Right. Thank you so much. And then any last question from your side?
Yes, sir.
So
So
regarding
after the-
internships, regarding internships, okay, you can give me a call, but okay, so that is something different, okay, that we are keeping, and then mostly we are going with, okay, real-time projects only. So we are having like alternate weeks, we are having a batch. So for real-time projects who already know completely regarding Power BI. That is only for people who already know, who already learned Power BI, who have a real-time experience, completely real-time environment, one real-time project, and then like Power BI services, RLS, and then like, okay, so job support kind of all the things, and then like lot of content and then questions and then lot of things will give you out there. Yeah. Yeah. Anything more?
That is what, sir. Hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
So do we need real-time support after getting a job also?
No,
after learning.
No.
Need?
I never encourage that one. Okay, so you can simply learn well, and then you can have, okay, so after even getting job also, you keep on, okay, practicing like real-time scenarios, and then you will have a lot of support in like Google or YouTube, whatever it might be. You can just go ahead and then view that one. So first of all, you need to practice each and every scenario, and then you need to expertise in that. Once you practice, you never forget that one. That way you can achieve that one. Whenever you have very difficult situation, there are a lot of groups, you can just ask them for suggestion, and then people give that. If not, they're also like, even that also like, okay, you're unable to achieve that, then you can plan for that kind of things for that particular, okay, requirement. Even requirement wise support also available, a lot of people giving, and then you can go for that one.
Okay. In that case, the company team can support us. If we are stuck somewhere.
Yeah, sometimes, okay, they'll support you. It's not like, okay, they completely burden on you. You can ask your sir, here I'm not getting, yeah, Mr. Okay, Mauli, I'm not getting over here. So can you please, okay, give me some suggestions over here, or some hints how to get into that one. So people obviously try to help you. They don't simply like give you a burden or something. They don't want to escape you. They'll help you. Then again, if it is still, okay, unachievable by them, and then if you want to struggle upon that by your own, then again, a lot of outer people are there, and then again, you can choose at that instance. 70% of each and every project will be the same. The thing that you learn over here, okay, in the institutions or whatever it might be, will be the same in each and every project. But the only thing is the 30% will be that you need to do in freshly in each and every project. That is where, like, you need to have some like idea like how to do those things.
Okay, sir. We'll contact you regarding internship, regarding process.
So right, okay, so all these things, okay, you can give me a call or else call on that number. Okay, those people will give you assist you or whatever. Thank you so much for your participation, everyone, and then hope this is okay useful for you people. Try to avoid proxy, learn Power BI. It saves a lot of money for you people, and then like even like you'll be more comfortable while you do your work. You don't need to fear for your job. Okay, once you get the job, so that's very like peace of mind for you people. So I've been shared a lot of things, and then like once I stop recording, I'll show you one other like beautiful thing. Just stay ahead, and then just give me a minute.